Hey everybody!
Hi there!
Welcome back to Suburban Warfare. I'm Andrew.
I'm Peter.
And today, well, this battle is the first battle of...
2nd edition.
Age of Sigmar 2nd edition. So we wanted to go ahead and get as much content out to you guys as fast as possible, just give you guys a preview. I know we don't have some of the stuff. I know you've seen some unboxing videos, some rules previews, things like that, but we do have access to everything that the average consumer does, which is they dropped the free core rules.
Yep.
It is 20 pages, cover to cover.
Well, 20 pages with a whole bunch of pictures and a whole bunch of fluff, so I'd say more closer to 10.
More than 4.
More than 4.
Yeah, so we, that is actually something we'll talk about. We will do another video that'll be linked to this. We'll talk about our insights and our impressions of the new edition. But what we're going to do for you guys today is we're going to play they give you a battle plan in the core rules.
Yes.
It's called First Blood, how appropriate. And it's just a half table, we're killing each other. So we're going to do a Vanguard-sized battle, and we are going to be using the points and allegiance abilities from the General's Handbook 2017 because we don't have 2018.
Because it has not officially been released yet.
Now, you guys have heard a lot of things about playing on different realms, having access to new artifacts, spells. We won't have any of that.
Because we don't have it yet.
Anything that you will find in the free core rules, plus the allegiance abilities from 2017, that's what you'll see here today.
Yep.
So, if nothing else, just focus on the core mechanics of the game. There's new command abilities.
Yes, yeah. There's two new ones.
And they tweaked.
And they tweaked Inspiring Presence.
Yes, and again, we'll expand on most of this in our impressions. There's new enchanted scenery, which they have changed the way they work.
Newish. They tweaked it.
Again, we'll talk about that.
Yep.
So we will show you our map a little bit more in depth. Show you we have 3 new pieces of enchanted scenery in this game, and then we'll go ahead and deploy. We'll show you the armies, and then we'll deploy, and then we'll play.
Yep.
So first, let's check out the armies.
Yeah.
Here is the Seraphon Warband army for today's battle. In the lead, we have our Skink Priest with the priestly trappings, giving him an 8-inch bubble for his priest role. He's going to have the command trait Master of Star Rituals, allowing him to pray twice in my hero phase. In his Council of Skinks, we have a Skink Starseer. He's got the Incandescent Rectrices and a Skink Star Priest. For battle line, we have 2 units of Skinks with Star Bolt Spitters and Star Bucklers. And then our special units, we have Barry the Bastillodon with his solar engine and a unit of 10 Chameleon Skinks. No War Scroll battalions, and that's going to make up our army for today.
And here we are with the 1,000-point Skaven army, headed up by my Warlord on Broodhorror. He has the Chaos Runeblade, that gives me +1 to one of my attacks. I'm going to choose my polearm. And he has the Great Destroyer command trait. I've got a Greyseer, and he is also flanked by a Skaven Assassin. I've got a unit of 40 Clan Rats. Look at all those rats. With Rusty Spears, I've got a unit of 20 Clan Rats with Rusty Blades. And then to round it all off, I have my big old behemoth, a Hell Pit Abomination. So we got 2 really big guys and a lot of really small guys. Let's see how this goes.
Alright, here's the map we're playing on today. We have some ruins, some forests, and a big pride rock in the middle. Arcane is over here and in the corner. They're mirrored with Inspiring over here and there, with Mystical in the middle. Here's some changes. Arcane, nothing. Inspiring, instead of allowing you to re-roll your battle shock, you simply just add 1 to your bravery. Mystical got a complete overhaul. It's no longer the force multiplier that it once was. And now any models within 1 inch of it can roll a dice when a wound or mortal wound is allocated to it on a 6, it is ignored. So it is a...
Deathless minions for that scenery.
Yes, and it's really important because it only applies to models that are within 1 inch of it. So if your unit kind of goes that way, you have to choose if you want to pull them from that way or you want to roll your 6s from over here. So it's, and all of the terrain right now is changed to interact with units or models within 1 inch of it now. It's no longer 3 inches, so you got to be a little more involved in the scenery that you're going to use. All right. For First Blood, the table is going to be divided in half right down the middle. It's really simple. The new deployment range has changed. You can no longer deploy outside, within 12 inches of your enemy's territory.
It's outside. Originally, it was outside of 9 inches you had to deploy. Now it's outside of 12 inches that you have to deploy.
Making it 24 inches in the middle. And we got that side over there, this side over here, and we are going to roll to determine who is going to pick which side.
All right, I got a 6.
All right, so which side would you like?
I am literally right here, so I'm just going to take this one. It's mirrored, so it doesn't really matter.
All right, so I'm going to be over here with the Seraphon, and we have the Skaven over here. This is going to be a little different. We are going to deploy first, but then a new mechanic of the game is we still roll for who has the first priority. All right, so Peter's going to go ahead and drop his first unit.
And here we are for the first drop for Skaven. It is my Hell Pit Abomination.
My Skink Star Seer is going to chill right back in this ruin.
And my second drop is going to be 20 Clan Rats right next to my Hell Pit Abomination.
And put some skinks in front of the Skink Star Seer in the ruins.
And here we are with 40 Clan Rats with Rusty Spears.
My Chameleon Skinks are going to be starting in hiding. They are going to be popping up at the end of any of my movement phases.
And my Warlord on Brood Horror is just going to be right behind those 40 Clan Rats.
And in the back over here, we got my second unit of skinks in the trees.
And here's my Grey Seer, right next to the Arcane Ruins.
Skink Star Priest is going to hang out right with the skinks in the back, right over here.
And my Skaven Assassin is going to go ahead and set up in a Skaven unit of my choosing.
And I finished my deployment, dropped my Bastiladon right here with the other guys, and my Skink Priest, my General, standing right in the open, right in between the other two units. And here's what it looks like. We got two kind of formations set up on each side. Got a couple of wizards there and there. And we're going to be battling for first blood. Here's how this is going to work. With the new addition, it used to be whoever finished setting up first gets to choose who has the first round, but now it's still a roll-off. But there's a new system in place that if the roll for the turn priority is a tie, whoever went first the last battle round gets to choose.
Yep.
But, since this is the first battle round, whoever finished setting up first has that priority. And the way First Blood works is we're going to play 5 battle rounds or until one enemy is tabled. Whichever army does the most damage and wounds, count up the wounds characteristic of model slain, whoever does the most wins. And the player whose army destroys the first enemy model gets an extra command point.
Yep.
Really quick, command points are a new system in place that allows any general or hero in your hero phase to use command abilities. Unless your war scroll is not permitting. But we will talk about that as it comes up in the hero phase. And we're going to go ahead and roll off to see who has turn priority. And Peter did finish deploying first, so if there's a tie, he will get to choose.
3.
All right, so 3 and a 2. So Peter, who's going to take the first battle round?
I'll take first turn.
It's going to be first turn, Skaven.
And here we are with Skaven first turn. Starting off my hero phase, we're going to cast some magic. The only magic that I do have castable is my Grey Seer. He is 26, well, within 26 inches of that unit of 10 skinks. So I do have a target. I'm going to attempt to cast a Vermintide, and that's going to go off on a 6. And it's a 5, but I get +1 because I am right next to the Arcane Ruins.
Alright, and then I have my Skink Star Priest, within 30, so I get to attempt to unbind. I need to show a 7. And no, that's a 5.
Alright. So the way Vermintide works is I get a die for every model. We've got 10, so I'm looking for 6s. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 6s. That means it's 4 mortal wounds on that unit.
Alright. No way to dodge that, so I'm just going to lose 4 guys. Alright. Forgot to mention that at the beginning of your turn, you did generate 1 command point.
Yes, that is true. So I got 1 command point just for starting it off in my hero phase, and an additional command point because of the rules of the battle plan. And that's basically going to be it. I'm not actually going to use any other command abilities at this moment. So we're just going to move on to the movement phase. We're going to start off with my Hell Pit Abomination. He's going to run. His usual movement is 2d6 inches. So it's just going to be 3d6. Okay, so 3d6 inches. for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 inches. So a 10-inch move from this guy. Whee! There we go. And these guys are going to go ahead and run, but I'm actually going to use that on the double ability. And since I am within 6 inches of my friendly hero here, I'm going to use at the double. I'm going to spend one of those command points that I gained from my hero phase. And I'm going to use at the double on these guys. They move just a regular flat 6 instead of having to roll a d6. So it's going to be my flat movement of 6, plus that 6, which makes it a 12, and then I've got my bell ringer, so that's an additional 2 inches, so 14 inches altogether. Whew! Math! And that's the move for those guys. We're going to go ahead and move my Grey Seer. He's going to go ahead and run for an additional 6 inches. I'm just going to have him move over, hop over this guy, straight through it, and just stay within the ruins so that he gets that nice juicy cover save.
And more importantly, that'll get you within 6 to inspire them if need be, if you don't pull from there.
Exactly. Now, these guys are also going to run, and I'm going to just go ahead and roll for this one. For an additional 1. Huh. Well, so an additional 3 inches. So 9 total. I'm right up there. There we go. And there is 40 clan rats moved. And finally we're going to go ahead and run with my warlords. So, additional 2 inches for a total of 10. I'm just going to scoot right on up. Alright. And that is basically it for Skaven first turn. Moving on to Seraphon.
Alright, so you did 4, my bravery's 10. I cannot fail that battle shock.
Because you're inspired as well.
Yes, but you did get that first blood, so that was awesome. And you have 4 wounds in the pocket.
Cool.
Alright, so it's going to go on to a Seraphon, turn 1. Alright, start of the hero phase for the Seraphon. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to pray with my Skink Priest. It goes off on a 4, and there's an 8-inch bubble, which we pre-measured, and it affects this unit over here, this one, and this guy, and himself.
Yep.
So on a 4 up. No, but with his command trait, it allows him to do it twice, essentially giving me a reroll.
Cool.
So I'm going to go ahead and try that again. There we go.
There we go.
So now everybody within 8 inches gets to reroll their runs, charges, and saves.
Awesome.
Alright, and then my, forgot to do, and the beginning of, well, not the beginning of my hero phase, but we have this ability called Cosmic Herald. What this does, this allows me to choose a number on a dice, and then my opponent does the same. If the opponent matches the number on my dice, they receive that number in rerolls. If my dice number is anything different, I get that number of rerolls. Okay. So, I'm not even going to mess around with it, so I'm just going to roll a dice and see what I get. Peter's going to see if he can get inside my RNG head.
RNG head. Alright.
Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. I got a 4.
You got a 4, I put down a 6.
Alright, so what that means is I get 4 rerolls, which I will put over here. My special reroll dice, and I get a command point. You gotta remember, a command point at the beginning of every turn.
Yep.
And so that was just an ability, and now my Skink Starseer is going to go ahead and cast Curse of Fates. This goes off on a 4, now I need a 3.
Yep.
And it goes off with a 10. 11. This allows me to increase or decrease the result of 1 dice roll per phase for a unit within 20 inches. I'm going to pick Barry.
Barry.
So he's now cursed by the Fates. And then we're going to go on to my Skink Star Priest over here, who's going to attempt to cast Summon Starlight. It's got a casting value of 5. Don't get it. Do I want... So I'm going to use one of my insights, is what they're called, from the Cosmic Herald. And we're going to go ahead and re-roll this 1 dice right here. And that's going to be a 7.
7, okay.
So he's got his Grey Seer within 30 inches, because the range on Unbinding is now 30 inches.
That is correct, Drew. Alright, so let's see if I can unbind with a
7, because you have +1 unbind. With an 11.
And 11, alright.
Okay, so I just wasted an insight.
Woo! That's always good.
Alright. I think that's going to be it for my hero phase. I don't know if I want to teleport anybody. And so we're going to go on to some movement. Alright, Barry's going to go ahead and move 5 inches. That's going to get him to there.
There.
Okay. And these guys might just... Oh, in my hero phase, I forgot, he's going to go ahead and give the Serpent Staff to Barry. That means that wound rolls of 6 will do double damage.
Alright.
Okay. These guys should be in range of both. Yeah, all 6 of them. I guess they put... I'll probably just move him right here. Just move them all up on this ruin.
Better screen.
Yeah. Kind of shuffle them like so. And then get my Skink Star Seer over there. That way he can still do any magics that he has to do. The Skink Star Priest.
Oh, the one that's right back there.
Is going to move such that he's still within 3 inches of a unit of 3 or more. For now. And these guys are going to come up here and get nice and tangled in the forest.
Yep.
Now's a good time as ever. I'm going to pop up my chameleon skinks.
Okay. I was expecting this.
They're going to go right up here on this rock. He's there.
He's there. He's in the middle.
Got my coherency. Because it's very important come the battle shock phase. Is he plastic? Let's see. Hey!
Better.
Plastic models. Okay. So that's going to be my movement phase. On to some shooting. These guys, I have 6. They're going to shoot at the clan rats in front of them. These are going to be 5s and 5s. Just 1 hit.
Alright.
And a 5 to wound. That's a wound.
It's a wound, so I've got just 1 5-up save because it's 1 damage.
Oh.
And saved.
Okay.
Alright.
These 10 are going to fire at these clan rats.
Okay.
I'm going to grab 4 more dice. And we're going to go 5s and 5s. So we got 1, 2, 3 hits.
Alright.
This is 5 to wound. Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Woo.
My skink priest is going to shoot a starbolt at your Grace here.
My Grace here, okay.
It's going to be D3 shots.
Oh,
for 2.
2.
Okay, and these are 3s and 3s. Nothing.
Sweet.
Okay. I still have to reroll. I pulled my reroll dice. Okay. Barry is going to shoot at the Hell Pit Abomination.
Okay.
His Solar Engine has 2d6 shots. I have to put... Oh, the Javelins, because I forgot that. I always forget he has Javelins. The Javelins have to go at the Clan Rats.
Okay.
So they're going to throw their Javelins at him, and the Solar Engine is going at the Hell Pit.
Got
It'll be
it.
2d6 shots. I'm going to use an Insight, so I'm down to 2, and I'm going to re-roll this one.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so the dice...
Do you want to re-roll that 6, Drew?
No.
Okay.
That's going to be 7 shots. And these are going to be hitting on 4s and wounding on 3s. And 6s to hit will do double damage. 6s to wound will do double damage. Okay. So that was 4s to hit.
2 hits.
I'm going to use my Curse of Fates to make that a 4.
Okay.
And I'm going to use another Insight to reroll one of these. No.
Okay.
So that's 3 hits, and we're going to go 3s to wound. Okay. And I'm going to use my last Insight to reroll one of those.
Okay.
Okay, nothing. Nothing on the Solar Engine. Okay.
It's okay.
It's going to be the Meteoric Javelins for attacks. 5s and 4s on the Clan Rats. Oh, sure. Okay.
Okay. There you go.
And 4s to wound. Just 1 wound,
Just
no
one
rend.
No runs and just 1 damage, right?
Yes.
Alright, so I've got a 5-up save. Wow.
Alright.
They say shooting is ruining Age of Sigmar.
My Chameleon Skinks are going to shoot at the... Gonna shoot at the Hell Pit Abomination.
Okay.
It's gonna be 2 shots apiece. Alright, these are going to be 3s to hit and 4s to wound.
Okay.
And if the hit roll is a 6, it will do double damage.
Alright.
3s to hit, 4s to wound. On the Hell Pit.
Yes.
Alright, so that is 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6.
Okay.
And the rest are hits.
Wow.
And these are going to be forced to wound. A lot of 1s and 2s.
Good.
Still above average. And the 6s, which are going to do double damage on 4s. Make 2 of them.
2 of them.
So there's 2 at double damage and 7 at regular, at 1 damage.
So let's do the 2 double damage ones. I've got a 5-up save, no rend, right?
No rend.
Alright, so I just have a regular 5-up save. And 1 goes through,
Jeez.
so I'll take 2 wounds right there. Boop. And then 7. Oh, so there's 4. There's 7. 5-up saves.
Nice.
Let's see, and I saved 3 more. Alright, so 4 more go through. So I'm up to 6 total taken, which I have 12 wounds? Yeah, 12
so
wounds.
6 remaining.
Half dead.
Okay.
Sweet.
So we're going to go on to the charge phase. I would say that shooting was not the greatest. Barry's going to go ahead and declare a charge.
Okay.
And he's going to go, how many inches? 4. But
4.
I do get to reroll because of the prayer.
Because of the prayer, okay.
6.
6, that should get you in.
That is enough. Yeah, that's enough to go right there.
Okay.
I do want to pull, maybe not yet. Yeah, we'll just go here.
So that charge gets you right there.
Yeah, and he's outside of 3.
Cool.
So we're going to go ahead and swing. That's the end of my charge phase. The surprise.
Okay, surprise.
I'm going to go ahead and pile in. I just want to make sure that I stay within an inch of here, because the new mystical terrain gives you that whole weird deathless minion thing. Alright, so he's going to swing first with 3 attacks. And this is 3s and 3s. Alright, 3 hits. And 3s to wound, 6s would do double damage. Okay.
2 wounds.
Do I want to curse? I can't.
You can. Oh, you can't.
I cannot. I cannot make that a. I cannot make that a 3. So that's -1 at D3 damage.
Okay. So because it is a -1 rend, my regular save of 6-up goes to a 7-up. Because my clan shields only work on damage 1, that goes through. So D3 damage.
All right, D3 damage for 3.
3. Okay, sweet. Let's pull 1 and a 2 and a 3. So there's my dead pile. Dead pile of rats.
Okay.
Oh, now I get to pile in. Sweet. Okay. Let's see how this goes. And that's my quick pile in. We've got 2, 4, 6, 7 guys in range, but because that guy's my claw leader, I get an additional attack, so it's going to be 8 total. So 8. I'm below 20, so I'm just hitting on 4s and wounding on 4s. Let's check it out. Alright, okay, not
Average.
too bad.
Exactly average.
Literally average. And wounding on 4s. Woo! Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Skaven.
So that looks like it's going to be combat. Do you have battle shock over here?
Yeah, I do. They have a bravery of 4 usually. It's +1 because I have 10 guys, so I've got a bravery of...
You're within 6, so you could inspire them.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just use a command point to inspire them. They're going to have Inspiring Presence, and there goes my second command point gone. So they're just going to go ahead and pass because within 6 right there. All right.
Good. So at the end of battle round 1, not a lot happened.
No.
4 skinks and 3 clan rats.
Wow.
So what's going to happen is we're going to roll off just, similar to how you normally do for turn priority, but if there's a tie, whoever went first gets to. Whoever went first, the last battle round gets to choose. Ah, that's a 2 and a 1.
That's a 1.
All right, so looks like it's going to be a lucky turn to Seraphon.
Sure.
Alright, so at the beginning of our Seraphon turn 2, we're going to do our Cosmic Herald. Again, I'm not going to roll because my mind games are awful. I'm not going to choose.
Okay, let's see. Alright.
1, 2,
What'd
3.
you show?
I got a 4.
You got a 4. I put down a 6.
Alright, so 4 more insights coming from the Skink Starseer. He's floating on his thing with the orb.
Yep.
Okay, so there's my 4 rerolls. we're going to go ahead and do Curse of Fates once again on a 3. I get it with a 5.
Knock it off.
Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and do Summon Starlight over here. Goes off on a 5. I get it. Oh, jeez.
Do not get it.
I'm going to use an Insight once again.
Alright.
Came back to bite me. So we're going to roll with a 3, so barely with a 5.
Barely with a 5. Alright, I'm going to attempt to unbind that.
And you need a 5. That's all you
I need a 5 because I am in Arcane Ruins.
There it is. Okay.
And that'll go.
Down to 3 insights, no Summon Starlight. He is going to go ahead and give his Serpent Staff back to Barry. Barry's going to try and redeem himself. And my Skink Priest is going to try and pray. Need a 4. Got it.
Alright.
So that's within 8 inches. It's just these 3 units, because I didn't do that right. Okay. Now we're going to go out.
Sweet.
You know what? I'm going to try and teleport my Starseer.
Because it's still Hero Phase.
Yep. And on a 2-up, he gets to teleport. On a 1, he cannot move or charge.
Okay.
On a 3, so he can teleport.
Sweet.
And I think I'm just going to bring him over here. He took his Palanquin and was like scurried away.
Bye.
Okay. Going on to the movement phase. Is that everything I need to do in my hero phase? Yeah. These guys are going to just move their 8 inches. You got 3 inches down, so we're going to go 5 inches over. You're going to come back. Get that. Cool. Get the full shebang. These guys, I don't know how I feel about somebody charging up here, so I'm going to spread. I'm just going to spread out. Yeah.
There we go.
Alright. Alright. Finishing up the movement phase, they found their way around the rock, the way of the rock. Maybe get a couple more shimmies in there. Gotta make sure I can see them. Oh, we got them.
True.
Dead to rights.
Okay.
End of the movement phase. They're looking like that. They did this whole big thing. These guys are going to shoot at those clan rats.
Okay.
It's going to be 10 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. And these are going to be 5s and 5s. Cool. So I don't know why I'm grabbing those 4s. And then 5s to wound. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
These 6 are going to shoot at these clan rats.
Okay.
5s to hit. Got 1. And nothing. Okay.
Alright.
Starbolt into the Hell Pit.
Yep.
D3 shots for 3. 3s to hit. And yeah, that's fine. 3s to wound.
Just 1?
-1.
Yeah, -1, so I've got a 6-up save. Woo!
Wow.
Got it.
Holy saves, Batman.
Wow!
Alright.
This never happens.
Looks like we got the Solar Engine. Solar Engine and Javelins into the Hell Pit.
Now, what's the new rule with shooting out of combat?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, so...
Give the audience what they want.
The new rule, there's a new rule for shooting when you are within 3 inches of an enemy, and this is why I should have engaged him. You can only shoot, if you are within 3 inches of an enemy, you can only shoot at them. Yeah. But if I would have engaged him too, he would have been within 3 inches.
Yep.
We'll skip him for now. We will shoot these guys at the Hell Pit.
Okay.
20 shots.
Oh boy.
And these are going to be 3s and 4s. 6s to hit.
Alright.
Will do double damage. So yeah,
a couple of 6s.
2, 3, and then 3s to hit. Okay, and then these are going to be 4s to wound.
+1 more. True, you missed a 5.
Oh, hey. Oh,
There we
it
go.
mattered. And we're going to do that. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again. And then these are to wound. We got 2. That's 2 at 2 damage, and then 7 at 1.
So let's do the 2 at 2 damage. 5s.
Oh,
We
man.
saved one, missed
Another
one.
Save.
So we're up to 7.
That's 2 damage.
8.
So 8.
Math is hard.
And then 7.
Okay, and then 7 more. So let's grab those. And we're looking for 5s. Need to make enough of these guys. Which I only make 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 go through. That means he dies. But because he's a Hell Pit Abomination, we get to roll on my table. On a 1 or a 2, he dies. On a 3 or a 4, the rats emerge. And on a 5 or a 6, he's actually alive. So, what happens? He's alive!
But I'm going to use one of my insights
I hate you.
to force you to re-roll that.
He's alive! He comes back with D6 wounds. For 3. Alright. He comes back with 3 wounds left, so that means he's taken 12 minus 3 is 9.
Alright, and then it looks like all of my shots from my solar engine and javelins are going to have to go with these clan rats.
Cool.
That might have been a tactical error on my part, but that's the new addition. Okay. Got 2d6 shots going into here from the solar engine. For 12. The dream.
So, should I just start pulling models now?
These are 4s to hit and 3s to wound. And 6s will do double damage.
Okay. Oh boy.
That's 1, 2, 3. A lot of hits.
6s to wound will do double
Yes.
damage. Okay.
And these are 3s to wound. That's 1, 2, 3. That's double damage.
Okay.
And we're going to use my Curse of Fates to make that a 3.
Okay.
So that is, let's see, that is 2, 4, 6, and 10. So 10 damage.
Alright.
Those are -1 red.
Wow. Yeah, because I have no physical way of saving them. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Okay.
Woo.
And then, whoops.
Oh, okay.
I have my javelins. There's 4 of them, and these are 5s and 4s.
Oh boy.
Okay, nothing.
Nothing. Sweet.
Going on to combat. Nobody's making any charges. But Barry's going to attack 3 attacks with his bludgeoning tail.
Alright.
3s and 3s, 6s will do double damage. Okay. And that I'm going to Curse of Fate since this is the combat phase. Make that a 3.
Alright.
So these are -1 D3 damage.
Alright, so go ahead and roll your D3 damage, Drew.
Going for 3.
3 total. 1, 2, and a 3. 3 dead there. Alright, that means that I've got 4 guys that can pile in and attack. We've got 3 guys, well 4 guys, like I said, +1 because of my claw leader. So 5 attacks, looking for 4s to hit. And 1 4s to wound and nothing. Alright, sweet.
Looks like it's going to be all for combat.
Yeah, I think so.
Battle Shock.
Battle Shock, let's...
Do you want to roll or?
Hey! I'm not even gonna roll.
So that whole unit just ran, but interestingly enough, so we'll talk about it in his hero phase, but he's gonna heal, probably gonna get charged, and it's gonna be a good time.
Woo! Charging!
Alright, so now this is going to be... Oh, I forgot to mention, I have 2 command points now. I didn't use either of them from my first or second turn. We gotta keep track of this. You're gonna help us out. So this is gonna go on to Skaven, turn 2.
Alright, here we are for Skaven, turn 2. We're going to go ahead and heal up this guy for D3 mortal wounds. Let's see. Or D3 wounds, so 1 more. So he goes from 9 to 8. There we go. And we're going to try some spell casting. He's going to attempt to cast a Vermintide. Need to show a 5 for it to go off. No. Oh, I also forgot to imbibe a Warpstone token. So he gets to imbibe a Warpstone token. Alright, so that means I get to re-roll a failed subsequent casting. So let's try re-rolling that failed subsequent casting. Alright, that's a 7, +1 is an 8.
Alright, might as well attempt to unbind it, so I need to show a 9.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
And that was with Wizard A. I have 2.
Wizard
Doesn't matter.
Alright, I do get 1 command point because it is my hero phase. And I'm going to have... I'm not going to use it at the moment. So let's just move on to movement phase. Boy, I'm a little scared. He's going to stay still. I think he's going to go ahead and stay still. Well, I'm going to have him move just so he's a little bit closer to these guys.
Okay.
So, just...
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you re-roll one of those. If you were confused last turn, my insights that I get from my Cosmic Herald ability allow me to re-roll any dice, which means I can force my opponent to re-roll one of theirs.
Exactly. So, okay, so 9-inch movement. So that's gonna end up over there. Eventually I'm gonna have to start fighting that thing. It's a little terrifying. I really don't want to. These guys are gonna go ahead and start moving. Let's see, 6 inches. 6 inches. It's gonna get me right there. That is 40 clan rats moved. Now we're just gonna move up my brood whore since he was basically behind them. He's just gonna pop up closer a little bit. Right there. Just keep my options open, and now charging! So my unit of 40 is gonna go ahead and declare a charge. Let's see how far they go for a total of 7.
Alright, and I'm going to use my last insight to have Peter re-roll that 6.
Okay, so let's re-roll this 6.
That's twice.
Yeah. Well, that's why we put stuff on tape. Alright, so 7 inches.
That's 2 6 conversions you've done.
Yep. Don't worry about it. So this guy is going to make it within half an inch right there.
So that's where they ended up, kind of like a nice little column.
Conga line.
Yep.
Couple of conga lines just simultaneously right next to each other. I don't know, can I go with the long bomb with this guy?
You can.
No, it's outside of 12 inches. Darn. Okay.
What's he doing?
He's going to attempt to charge. Let's see how far he goes.
Just an 8?
8 inches.
We needed, what we say, we pre-managed you needed like 9. And that'll get you within a half inch.
Yeah. Alright. So there's that. Okay.
Who's going to swing first?
My clan rats are actually going to go first.
Alright.
So let's do that. Oh, now piling in. Piling is a little bit different in the new version. It's not that you have to end closer to the nearest model. You have to end closer to the nearest unit. So instead of the old way where you would have to have this guy pile in to this guy because he's closer, he just has to pile in closer no matter what. So you can actually form a little bit more of a snake around for everything, just to make it a little bit more easier for match play.
Alright, so you piled in, you got a little bit closer. How many did we get?
Alright, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 in range, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, 15. 15 plus my leader, so 16 attacks. We're going to see if my unpredictable destruction is going to go off. I've got Great Destroyer, so I get an additional +1, so it's going to go off on a 5-up. No. Darn. Alright, so we are hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s, because I have full battalion strength, surprisingly enough. So, 4s. Alrighty. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright, these guys have a 6-up save. Over here. Getting 1. So 6 are gonna die. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna use our Wary Fighter's ability on these skinks over here. And they are going to retreat their full value.
I hate your skinks.
So long as they finish outside
Fight
of 3 inches of an enemy. So they're just gonna go over here. Hide in the trees. Happy little trees. And then you do get to pile in.
Yes, to the closest enemy unit. Still going to be your skinks over there.
The quickest way is that way.
Yeah, so the quickest way is going to be
this guy. Yeah.
backing up and
Can't really.
3 inches.
Just gotta do a little thing.
Whee! So like that.
Done.
Woo!
And you want to make sure you're staying out. You're not engaging
Outside of
him.
3, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And same thing for the. Might as well swing. Alright, so I got 4 attacks. These are going to be 5s. 6s and 5s. Just kidding, 5s and 6s.
5s and 6s. Close combat skinks are nothing to shake a... You rolled 3 5s. Okay, good.
Nothing. Okay, so that's the end of the combat phase. On the battle shock. Oh, that's my general. I got 12 inches.
Yeah, 12 inches on him. So.
Got nothing better to do, so I might as well give them Inspiring Presence at the cost of one of my 2 command tokens.
Alright.
So that's going to be the end of Battle Round 2. The Hell Pit's weakened, but he's
still alive.
The unit of 40 is there, and the Brood Horror is poised to strike. We're going to roll for priority of Battle Round 3. Now, if we get a tie, the priority choice goes to me.
Okay. 3.
4.
Oh my goodness.
Selfishly, we'll go to turn 3, Seraphon. Alright, hero phase for the Seraphon. We are going to generate our command point back at 2 once again. My skink is going to... That's with an 8. Everybody's with an 8. Cosmic Herald. We're going to see how many insights I can generate, because Peter's not going to guess my number, because I don't even know what it is.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to go with...
Alright, 1, 2, 3. It's a 4.
It's a 5.
Consistently with the 4 insights.
Wow.
Okay. Alright.
There's his 4 insights.
First thing we're going to do is we're going to attempt a Summon Starlight for my Skink Star Priest.
Okay.
On a 5. Can it actually go off this time?
Nope. How's the starlight? Is it cloudy?
It must be.
Okay.
Cloudy with a chance of Skaven. We're going to go over the Curse of Fates from my Skink Star Seer on a 4. Got it with a 6. I'm going to use an you just need to show a 6.
6.
I can make you reroll one of those, or do I reroll this? I can make... Here, I'm going to do it. I'm going to spend an insight to reroll this one.
Alright. Turning it into a 1.
There we go. Okay, so you need to show a 6 to unbind.
Alright, let's try it. That's a 10.
And
11.
It automatically unbinds, unless I make you reroll both.
Yep.
It's fine, no magic for me.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. These insights are not very insightful.
No, not at all.
Okay, so no Curse of Fates, no Summon Starlight. My skink is gonna... I want to try... reroll their saves. That'd be neat, but I don't think anything... If I play it right, nobody's going up there.
Nope.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and pray where I am. On a 4 up. And I get to my command trait lets me
do it again
twice.
Nope.
And I'm gonna use an insight to reroll it another time.
Woo!
Oh,
no.
man.
Okay. How's the rerolling doing, Drew?
Wowzers. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go on to my movement phase. Oh, Serpent Staff going to Barry once again.
Okay.
Yeah. These guys are kind of turning around. Don't do it! I've got the high ground. These guys are probably just going to engage anyways, so we'll see what's left of him.
Okay.
Staying outside of 3 inches. These guys are going to stay where they are. It's going to move back like this so he can see him. And 3 inches from there. And that's well within range to shoot.
Alright.
And I think everybody's just going to stay... Alright, going to shooting. These 6 are going to shoot at the Hell Pit.
Okay.
5s and 5s. 2. And 1.
Just 1. So
no
5
1
up save.
damage.
Nope. So he's going to go up to 9 total taken.
These 4 are going to shoot at the clan rats because they are an enemy within 3 inches and I'm engaged in combat.
Yes.
5s to hit. Got 1.
And 5s to wound. Alright, so I've got a 5 up save. No, so 1 dies. No.
10 more to go before you're under. Starbolt into the clan rats.
Okay.
D3 shots. Just 1.
For 1.
And it's going to be a 3.
Yep.
And a 3. Minus 1.
Minus 1. D3 damage.
1 damage.
1 damage, so I've got a 6 up save. Nope.
Chipping away.
No.
Okay. Got the Cosmic Engine going at your Brood Horror.
Okay.
For 2d6 shots. And I'm going to use my 3rd insight out of 4 to reroll that. For 9.
9 total. Oh boy. This is going to be good.
These are 4s and 3s. 6s to wound will do double damage. And no Curse of Fates.
Nope.
I'm going to use my last insight to reroll dismiss. I have 4. It worked!
It worked!
And these are 3s to wound. 6s would do double damage. Just 4 wounds at -1. And
4 wounds
2
at
damage
-1.
apiece.
Oh boy, okay, so I've got a regular 4-up save going to a 5-up because of the rend. I saved 1.
That's 6 damage?
6 going through. Oh boy, I'm running out of dice.
And then the javelins into the hell pit.
Yep.
5s and 4s. Make 2. And 4s to wound, and that's 2 damage.
That's 2 damage, so I've got a... What's the rend?
It is no rend.
No rend. 5-up save. Hey,
Yeah.
I got it. Alright,
Nice.
so he's safe.
For now.
For now.
Okay, and we got 2 more wounds.
Yep.
I'd say this front line
Yep.
shoots at him, so that's 4.
4 guys into him.
And then 6 into the clan rats.
6 guys in the clan rats. Okay.
I might be greedy here.
You gotta finish him off somehow.
It's 8 shots. These are 3s and 4s. 6s to hit will do double damage. Oh!
Wow.
Okay. So those are double. These are 4s. Got 1 and 4s. So there's 2 single, 1 double.
So the big one is this regular, so 4 up.
Okay.
Okay.
And you have to make both of these.
You gotta make both of these guys. Yep. So he's up to 7 damage taken. Wow.
I'm gonna charge.
All right.
Okay, charges.
Okay.
These skinks. No. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Skinks are gonna no. Let's see. These guys are gonna declare a charge
Okay.
for 9.
9 inches.
Okay. These guys are gonna declare a charge.
Okay.
They're gonna go 9.
Okay.
Going like that.
Okay.
And Barry's going to attempt to charge. 10.
10 inches. Oh boy.
I think I just go this way.
Finish off my hell pit.
I think I just go with these guys first.
Okay.
I should move that if you don't mind.
I do mind. You just need to do 1 wound to him though.
Yeah, but I think they're 5s and 5s. They're using venom bolts to poke you in the eyes. 5s and 5s. One
Alright.
attack apiece.
And those are some tiny eyes.
Okay. 5s and 5s. Here we go. Big money, no whammies. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
All right.
Come on, 5s. Give me 2. I'll take 2.
I'll take 0.
Ah,
All
there's
right,
0.
0.
Okay. Dang.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. So we got a couple of things right here. I'm gonna have my Hell Pit Abomination swing next. He's gonna go on Barry. So we've got 6 attacks with my Gnashing Teeth, all into Barry, by the way. So 6 attacks with my Gnashing Teeth, hitting on 3s. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And wounding on 4s. And
3
that
wounds.
is 3 wounds. No rend because you've absolutely decimated him.
So it's going to be a 3-up save.
Oh boy.
Oh, failed 2.
2.
How much damage?
That is 2 damage apiece.
Oh, so that's 4 damage. I don't have
Okay.
rerolls right now.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah, because you failed your prayers and you failed your Curse of Fates and
Yep.
a whole bunch of fails.
All
Okay.
my insights, too.
Now my Flailing Fists, I've got 2 attacks with these guys, hitting on 4s. Okay, and wounding on 3s. Nope, nothing. And finally my Avalanche of Flesh. We've got D6 attacks for 1. Hitting on 6s. Wow. Wounding on 3s. That's a wound, no rend.
3-up. Made it.
I guess you don't really care about rend because you've got your shell.
Yep.
Okay.
Next
cool.
thing I'm going to do is these guys are going to do the Wary Fighters move.
Okay.
Making it so these guys at least don't attack for a turn.
Yep. Okay. That means the only thing that I have left to attack with is this guy right here.
That was so greedy.
A lot of luck though. A lot of luck on my part. 5 attacks with my Rancid Fangs. 3s to hit and 3s to wound.
Ah.
Okay.
And your unpredictable destruction.
Oh, unpredictable destruction.
Oh.
Okay, it goes off because I rolled a 6.
And that's now it's 3s to hit, right?
It's
Goes down
2s
to
to
2,
hit.
so you grab that too.
So let's grab that too. Read your war scrolls, kids. 3s to wound. So that's 3 wounds.
You have a rend?
-1 rend.
Yikes! So I don't have a save anymore.
2 damage apiece.
There was the mystical.
Mystical, yeah.
There was 5. I won't do that one, but there was 5. So we'll work our way. I'll roll 5 dice.
Okay.
And see if we get 6s. Didn't get 1.
Okay.
So it didn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Mystical still does not matter. 6 attacks, hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s because of unpredictable destruction. Okay, so let's pull those 2s and wounding on 3s. There we go. So that's 3 of them at -1.
All right.
So 1 damage apiece.
That's gonna go down. Got 1 more life.
All right.
He's probably gonna run.
Finally, I've got my Warforged Blade on polearm. So it is 3 attacks. Well, 4 attacks because it's my Chaos Rune Blade. Hitting on 2s now because of unpredictable destruction. There we go. And wounding on 3s. He's dead.
Yeah, that was hubris.
That was lucky, super lucky on my part. Okay. That is that combat. So we've got this combat over here.
Barry's gonna go in at 3 attacks, 3s and 3s.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Yep,
hit.
those hit.
3s to wound, 6s do double damage. There's a 6.
All right.
These are both -1.
-1. So I've got a 6-up save. Let's do the 6-up save with the double damage. Nope.
And that is 6 damage.
6 damage. So he is now officially dead. Unfortunately. No.
And that will finish combat. You do have battle shock. Did you lose 3 or 2?
I lost 2.
Okay, so he's just taking a nap.
Yeah, he's just taking a nap.
Plus 3.
3 plus 4.
Huh.
Because he's
Skaven hero.
Skaven hero.
Within whatever inches.
No, it's
Oh, the brood horror.
imposing mount.
Yes.
+1 to bravery characteristics. So they're 5, 6, 7, 8. They're
and you lost 2, so you can't fail.
So I can't fail. Wow! That never happens!
Alright. So we got a blob over here, we got the brood horror and the gray seer, and then I'm cornered over here. We're gonna see what happens in the bottom of battle round 3. This is Skaven.
Skaven. Woo!
Turn 3.
So this is Skaven turn 3. We just realized that Drew never shot with his back row of chameleon skinks. We just rolled off because he forgot. Usually we do like the regular Games Workshop roll off. 1, 2, 3, he didn't do it. 4, 5, 6, he did. So 1, 2, 3, he didn't do it, unfortunately. So okay, let's heal up this guy for D3 for 2. So he's gonna go down to 5 taken so far. I still have spells apparently. He's going to attempt to cast a Arcane Bolt.
Okay, goes off on a 4 now with your Arcane Ruin.
Ha!
Barely.
Just barely.
I'm going to attempt to unbind it with that guy because he's cooler.
Okay.
Yay.
Yep, it'll be unbound. Sweet.
And you cannot re-roll that with your cookie.
That is correct. I should have rolled that before. Because technically that was a failed, but...
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, okay. Unfortunate. Oh, I also get, because this is also the hero phase, I get an additional command point, so I'm up to 2 total. I'm going to activate National on their bones with these guys. So I'm going to use the one that I just got.
It gives them +1 of attack.
+1 to all their attacks. Or +1 to their attacks characteristic, I should say.
Yes.
Now, movement! Okay. That's 40 clan rats moved.
38.
38.
Also supposed to be more.
Supposed to be more, but you forgot. I'm going to go ahead and run with this guy for 8 plus 5, which equals
13.
13.
Ooh, good number.
Good number, great number. He's just going to stay there with his 5 wounds taken. Not going to talk about it. Now we're going to charge.
All right.
Woo! All right. Let's go with my Skavens charging. My big group.
Going 11 inches.
Oh, 11 inches.
The dream.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna close out the game.
Yeah, I'm going for this guy, big boy.
Okay.
So that was the charge. Now we're gonna go ahead and pile in. 3 inches. So that's the full pile in done. Okay, so
30,
the math.
30, 47.
30 into these 4 skinks, 47 into here. So let's check if unpredictable destruction is going to go off on a 5. No. All right, and let's do the 47 guys into Barry.
Gonna do 23. 23 and 24.
23 and 24. Yeah. 4s to hit.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. That was just the first round.
Yep.
4s to hit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So 14.
Wow. 14 total.
All right, looking for 3 ups. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 wounds.
Is that 5 or 6?
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
I have 8
okay.
wounds.
Oh, I thought you had more.
No.
All right, 30 attacks into the little itty bitty skinks. Hitting on 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A lot.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Woo!
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pile in all my dudes, and I'll flip the camera over.
To me.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna pile these guys in. I got a 1 inch reach. He's gonna go.
They can reach over them.
Eh.
Friends.
Yeah. There's 6 of them. This is gonna be 5s and 6s. Got it. No.
Nope.
All right, and then he's gonna pile in. He's got 3 attacks. These are 3s and 4s. Okay.
Okay.
That's 1 wound. Minus 1 rend.
Minus 1 rend. How much damage?
1.
Just 1. So I've got a 6 up save. No.
All right, and then he's gonna pile in. 1 attack. 4, 4. Okay, and that's minus 1, D3 damage.
Okay, so just D3.
For 1. Why not? Okay, and then he's gonna pile in over here. Whoa.
Whoa.
Or actually, that way.
Because that's still the nearest enemy unit.
Yes, I can do that now.
Yeah.
3 attacks, 4s and 3s. Nice.
Sweet.
And these are minus 1 rend, 1
so
damage.
6s. No, 2 more.
Aha!
Boop and a boop. So it's 4 guys dead so far.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Battle Shock. I've got a bravery, base bravery of 4.
So you have 8 now, again. Because you still have over 30. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 1 from the imposing mount.
So still 8.
D6 minus 4.
D6 minus 4. For a 5. 1 runs. Boop.
Okay.
Bye.
And this is going to be... I'm going to see what happens. We're going into battle round 4. We'll play it out. I'm probably going to get tabled, but I want to see if I get the priority.
That's the only way for me to win is to table you.
Yeah.
That's the only way for a major victory.
All right. We're going to roll out for priority. Again, I am going to go ahead and win a tie with a 6.
Oh, with a 6.
All right.
And a 3. Skaven turn 4. All right. At the start of the hero phase, I'm going to get 1 additional command point from my regular one. And we're going to go ahead and do Gnash Gnaw on their bones.
Ow.
Yeah. And my Brood Horror is going to go ahead and heal D3 for 3.
That symbol's a 6.
That's it. And magic, he's going to go ahead and attempt a arcane bolt. Let's eat the cookie, the warpstone cookie. All right. I get to re-roll a failed subsequent casting roll.
Goes on a 5.
All right, that's
Gave it a 10.
10 plus 1 is 11.
He's gonna go ahead and unbind right here.
No, 10. 9 plus 1 is 10.
With a 10! That didn't do it, because you have +1 to cast.
Yes, exactly. So I'm at 10. Does that mean I do D3 mortal wounds?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go do D3 mortal wounds to
These guys? You're within 18.
Okay, 2 feet. Alright, so D3 mortal wounds into them for 2. I might have to retreat and charge. I still have my banner, so I can retreat and charge.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, my hero phase is done, so retreat and charge.
Just gonna move everyone outside of 3.
Move everyone outside of 3, that way I can...
Just plop the guys in the back.
Okay, so 3 inches. And now we're going to go ahead and charge for 10
9.
inches. 9. Just push it back in. There's 6. It should be enough. Just making it a little bit easier to... So there's that. Now we're going to pile in. I think everything's basically in range that I want it to be in range for. Okay, so let's see if unpredictable destruction goes off.
Yes.
It does. Okay.
So 3s and 3s?
3s and 3s.
Perfect.
So let's do the 10 guys into your leader.
So 20 attacks?
20 attacks. So 2 3s to hit.
It's not a lot of misses there.
Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I need a 5-up save. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. On the priest, he has 4 wounds.
Okay. This is going to be this other priest.
So you don't have 9. So you had 8 attacks plus 1. So
6 plus 1.
17.
17. True. So the 17 attacks into the priest, looking for 3s to hit.
Nice.
All right.
And again, these are 5-ups.
5 ups.
And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, Star Priest is dead. The Council of Skinks is failing. And then you have 9, so this is 18?
2, 4, 6, 8. 18 attacks. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s.
Okay.
A lot.
So these are 4-ups. And we got 1, 2. Okay, so 2 wounds onto my Skink Star Seer.
That's surprising.
And he has 5 wounds himself. So he's going to go ahead and swing back. He's got 1 attack. This is a 4-4. Miss.
Nope.
And these guys are going to follow again. They're like, hey, come back.
Hey there.
4 attacks, 5s and 6s. Hit 2 hits. And 1 wound.
5s and 6s?
Yeah, you're right. So nothing. Cool. My turn.
Your turn.
Gonna go for an Arcane Bolt. Cosmic Herald first.
Okay. Let's go 4. No! Really? Out of all the times you rolled?
So I have 3 insights for the day, for this battle round 4.
For the rest of the day?
And I noticed I didn't take the most command point usey army, let alone heroes to use, but I have 3 now. Maybe they need more they need like a good damagey command ability.
Mm-hmm. For Seraphon.
Yeah, or in general.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that in the impressions. I'm gonna go ahead with an Arcane Bolt. It goes off on a 5. I have it with a 7. I'm going to use an insight to roll that again for a 10.
I'm going to attempt to unbind. I need to show a 10 because I'm arcane. No, that's a 9, which goes up to a 10. That's a ties.
And this is going to be D3 mortal wounds, and we're going to target the clan
indeed.
Rats.
For 1.
I'm going to use another insight and roll that again.
For 1.
Okay, down to 1 insight. You can be mad all you want about all the rolls that you are not getting, but I am not getting them back.
That's true.
Okay. Suppose we're done with movement. We'll shoot 4 attacks into here. 5s and 5s. Nice.
There you go. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, combat. Starseer is going to attack first. He's got a 4/4. Gonna use my last insight to re-roll that.
Okay. So, in the comments, please, whoever can tell us, every time we re-rolled a die to have the exact same die roll pop up. Go ahead and count that for us. Thank you.
Ding! Alright,
That's one of them.
roll a bunch of dice.
Am I still nationaling? No. Yes, I am.
Is it until your next hero phase?
Until your next hero phase, yep. So
just roll a bunch of dice, and then I will try and save it.
Oh,
3s and unpredictable
destruction. No.
Alright, 4s and 3s.
4s. 3s.
Alright, we're gonna do that. 4 up. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna assume you split your attacks. These guys are gonna die.
Okay.
Is my incandescent rector tree gonna pop on a 3 up? Of course
Nope.
not. That is game. I have been tabled as a victory
Alright.
for the bottom dwelling Skaven. The brood horror survived and he came back down to 2 wounds.
Bottom dwelling. I'd say underground dwelling, Drew.
Sure. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up with a talk. Peter, good game. We won!
Yeah!
Skaven!
Skaven wins!
Alright.
For once.
Yeah, it's good.
How often does that happen on this channel? Is this the first win for Skaven? Oh, we did have that one Path to Glory game where I
Summon
summoned
a vermin. Check it out, Path to Glory.
Yeah!
So a great game. That was my first new edition game. Peter's second.
Second, yeah.
Actually, technically second and third. We did We did a practice round before that. A little bit of a different list. So the gameplay was still newer. You brought out your Hell Pit, your Brood Horror, so you played a bigger, meatier Skaven list, but still the Horde. So
exactly.
that was really screwing my head. I'm not gonna lie.
I wanted to showcase the Horde because Inspiring Presence can go off. It goes off at the start of the battle shock phase.
When you need it to now.
Exactly.
They talk about, if you well, again, check a look at the insights, but they talk about how this new command ability really benefits the elite units, but I think it's just as viable on the smaller ones.
Exactly.
Because it's like, oh, I need this now. Now I'm going to inspire this unit, which will force my opponent to attack that one. But don't want to get into too many details. Talking about the game, though, I definitely showed my hubris when I not only split my chameleon attacks, but then charged, and then didn't fire the other half of my chameleon attacks. And that was way too after the fact to really go back and do anything.
Yeah,
and
unfortunately.
rolled off camera and it didn't even make a difference. Got the Brood Horror down. The reason I chose to go after the big guys is because they heal.
Yes.
And Peter has a lot of experience playing against death, and there's nothing worse. Oh, the new Legions of Nagash command ability, the Grand Host. That's
yes,
just like,
that lets you just bring up an entire unit, just resummon them.
so healing, resummoning, it's all out there in the world now. I was 100% with my insight rolls. I call them my rolls because I didn't want to decide what dice I got, but I was average, like consistently 4 until it mattered.
Until it mattered, and then it was a 3 because I thought it was going to be a 4, but he messed with my head.
But seriously, the conversions on the re-rolls, even the ones
6s into 6s, 1s into 1s, 3s into 3s, 4s into 4s. It didn't matter, I guess.
You know, I love that Cosmic Herald ability. It's a mini game and it's powerful, but it has to work.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can force your opponent to do re-rolls, but at what
exactly.
Because you have a 33% chance of not dying with the Hell Pit.
Yes. Yeah.
And you hit that 33% twice.
Twice.
And that went on to really kind of throw a wrench in my plan because I had to double back with my Bastillodon
Exactly.
instead of go that way.
Yep. And I just brought my entire unit of 40 just swung around like a door.
But I shot with Barry. I shot with Barry and half of my chameleon skinks into your brood horror, and
He barely survived.
But he survived.
He survived.
2 damage apiece on the brood horror. I think 4 wounds got through from him. Well, 4 wounds got to you.
Yep.
And you saved 1 of them.
Yep.
Which did
so
6. That was the brunt of the damage. Chameleon skinks could get the job done.
Just had to do 2.
Yeah. And I even rolled some double damage ones too. You saved 1. No, you saved both of those. I rolled 1 double damage. You saved it. And then there was a couple other ones.
And then there was
went 1 and 1.
regulars.
Went up to 7 wounds. And then I just started to kind of crumble that way. I had 2 options. I either attacked the force or the force multiplier, and I chose the force multiplier. But I also took one of my damage dealers out of their only viable method of survival.
Exactly.
And he outrendered me. I have a 6-up save on the chameleon skinks. That was just complete ignorance on my part. But yeah, you know, it was good that we got to kind of see what the new thing's all about.
Exactly.
I didn't really see a lot of shooting, trying to shoot out of combat, except that one time. When Barry wanted to shoot at the hell pit, but the clan rats were in the way. They jumped up in front of the solar engine.
Ooh, clan rats.
So yeah, that was a great game. Brood Horror, he's really a force to be reckoned with. He's a big model, which means that you're...
he's going to be targeted right away.
Yeah, the National gets out there, a hell pit. It's kind of fun if he gets in where he's going.
Exactly.
I did make you reroll that 6 on the move.
The 6 on the move, which turned into another 6, right?
No, I turned into a 3.
Oh, that's what it was, yeah.
The res one was 6 to 6.
Yeah.
Magic was, you know, Magic is a huge part of the new edition, and I'm not going to lie, it's kind of lackluster. I failed most of my casting rolls, especially when it mattered.
Yeah.
Giving my priest literally the reroll to pray, and then failing the reroll, and then the reroll of that die.
Yeah.
That was epic. You 3 dice, and I couldn't hit a 4. It's highly improbable.
It happens.
All right, guys. Well, we hope you liked that. This was our first official non-narrative bat rep, and what better way to celebrate it than with the new edition?
And then with Skaven winning.
So if you guys liked that, please leave a like and go ahead and subscribe. We'll be doing more of this, especially as the new edition rolls out. We'll be taking a look at some other stuff. We are sitting down to do an insights video onto everything that we've been exposed to so far. That includes some of the factions that we'll talk about as they come up. Definitely all of the rules previews that they've done, anywhere from the core rules, which we have access to the new General's Handbook, Malign Sorcery,
all that good stuff.
And might even drop a few comments about the new kits that are coming out for like Soul Wars.
It's not Skaven, so it doesn't really apply to me.
And as always, guys, thanks for playing with us, and we'll see you next time.